Adesima mayamo makwa Adom TV kase bre na aso e don hwe kase ene de bro entinya bre ne hwe na ensam ne de edi mu akotene bi ene se ene woso afo hwe kasem so de abetu dwase aban ese obehwe na fan obo no yetimi ateso enkanka eto ahodo bi a ededa so na eno enadom kuma na so aba maintenance ma ba betu dwa se de aban ka no nya de betimi abonti ke be ya anka Ghana de hye entum na ne friwa yebaka ko manfo wo tontos e wo mayimu wonsema wonso de atudwa se entosa nipa bi ko fafra mo no na de ba o mayimu no e ade e ha o mayin ti ke be ya kampanyefo entu hu anamom ensem bi ka we hu na me obidum bi kwakwa de kumya nwere mekenkan de amaye na ehomra na afa yemu nwransem no yamakwa ba biyo afa yemu nwra ensem na nkasem mu nene Esma babe to monten se aban se sebe aboasre wo hwe no ne kase no de anwene ni bo enti coupon ye de tofa anwa ne ye de mema amanyofu bi se de be obetimi atofa anwa bra wontu aka no aban se ne nyina da otwam Oswafo awono ene hye oman sikasam so ken oforiata kasa ewo ensemtwefo nhie mu a ekoso ase ene wodi tu dwa se oman sikasam age egu nyina no efa kase na ejina se afempenu ne aduonu mienu akohoma sika wodi betu dwa no wonom ekire se e-levy ewo mu a emrahye bedwafo entimi enyintu mu nti ena aba ne sa no eno kranso da nchen ya Russia ene Ukraine man no entokwa wo konso edi sunsanso bone aba aman ahodo esikasam eso
Discretionary spending is to be further cut by additional 10%. The Ministry of Finance is currently meeting with MDAs to review their spending plans for the rest of the 3 quarters to achieve the discretionary expenditure cuts. 2, these times call for very efficient use of energy resources. In line with this, there will be a 50% cut in fuel coupon allocations for all political appointees and heads of government institutions, including SOEs, effective 1st February 2022. Government approved the ministers and the heads of SOEs to contribute to cut 30% of their salaries from April to December 2022 to the Consolidated Fund.
Enwechi nso aban edenensa ato ahyan hodo a wonum ekra edifri amahodo so ebe o man Ghana mu kosise afe no ebekọ na wiye ne no ehya sisisie ni nyina no wode ete ahyan hodo a wonum a ewo aban nwumeku ahodo mu eto eso ewo man Ghana mu.
With immediate effect, government has imposed a complete moratorium on the purchase of imported vehicles for the rest of the year. This will affect all new orders, especially four-wheel drives. We will ensure that the overall effect is to reduce total vehicle purchases by the public sector by at least 50% for the period. Again, with immediate effect, government has imposed a moratorium on all foreign travels except pre-approved critical statutory travels. 5, government will conclude on ongoing measures to eliminate ghost workers from the government payroll by end December 2022. Government will conclude the renegotiations of the energy sector IPP's capacity charges by end of Q3 2022 to further reduce excess capacity payments by 20% to generate a total savings of 1.5 billion Ghana cedis.
Ninyina mu no Oswafo a ohriska semso sanso de nsem tu dwa se aban ai na adwene se to ade da fango ahodo so e wo man mu no wo beyibi e de free so.
The details are as follows. Bus margin reduced by 2 pesos per litre. Unified Petroleum Pricing Fund margin reduced by 9 pesos per litre. Fuel margin reduced by 1 peso per litre. Primary distribution margin reduced by 3 pesos per litre. Ladies and gentlemen, these reductions in margins are expected to reduce prices of petrol by 1.6% and diesel by 1.4%. We anticipate that the measures taken to strengthen the currency will help further stabilize the prices at the pump. Ladies and gentlemen, in addition, the NPA and the Ministry of Energy are in discussions with the OMCs to reduce their margins within the spirit of burden sharing. From January to date, the average export price of diesel and petrol have increased by 57% and 45% respectively. Unlike in other countries where the hike in crude oil prices and exchange rate volatility are leading to shortages in supply of petroleum products. Government is implementing measures to guarantee constant supply of petroleum products. To mitigate the impact of the rising price of petroleum products at the pump for the next 3 months, government has decided to reduce margins in petroleum price build-up by a total of 15 pesos per litre with effect from 1st April.
And some of us have we edited Monte and Adom Kumana woman membership with your face. We dear. I quite to say, I heard the Abanane den in Kusikon. I quite to say, was a couple months. No one German now sakiti, no one sabre one year sim ganging essence. And Yadian Fasubia Ebebaso.
After listening to the Minister for Finance and his responses and his proposals, whilst he is talking about expenditure cut, he also insisted that they are going to spend on growth areas and social spending. That can only be a contradiction. Our immediate response to the Honorable Minister of Finance is to state emphatically and unequivocally that he's lost touch with reality. He is not in tune with the state of the Ghanaian economy. Our economy today is one that reflects nothing less than a cost of living crisis and a cost of doing business crisis, both for citizens and for businesses who are unable to cope with the measures so announced by the Honorable Minister for Finance. We do not find his proposed measures adequate enough. We need certain. On the matter of toll booths, we want it reinstated, and we demand that toll booths be made functional and the revenues accruing from it made available for the Republic. They have no business, as if when you have the mandate to govern, you can just do as you please. Nowhere in the world will you travel and you not see functional toll booths. The state have lost, and it's announced a number of revenue measures.
Entry of judgment. Near Sebu on the party no where loser in the court no say your judgments we against you. And in the starting execution of the process. It is execution, no, the appropriate agencies are so more enforced judgment. No, now we say more months copies. Send the court to that is all many. Or more entry of judgment. The CCA said would be so clerk of parliament, so near the judgment will be attached. And to minim says any money in a year there. See, and son a bit my book or there's no of the court. Now, see, any idea, not just a process no premature, so we start to say, obey the pre-hana, clerk of parliament, say, we need a free. And into SSA is also process. Now, media, very competent war. The SEO court also.
Yeguswa wo memo mrashe bedwafie ne ne kaketo bi anka brebribesi esi oni nyina da ene se asenof mrashe bedwani ekopi mu ho nanso nipa bi nsem o mo ka ene se suradefo a achichidie ntobi ene ntipanyini wa no ho nti kaketo bi nka basabasa ye eba
entry of judgment near Sebu on the party no where loser in the court no say your judgments we against you. And in the starting execution of the process, it is execution
for the speaker to declare the seats vacant and answer by this court ruling. And then there is a case also at the Supreme Court. Is it a case that by the ruling on the interlocutory injunction, it renders the seat vacant? And who is supposed to declare the seat vacant?
The seat has been declared vacant already by the High Court. Unkra stay of execution, like you say, any High Court, suspend no matter them. It only to me be as what they trandema by operation of law. Niaka Muki Kenya is inconsequential. If they say, Yakase, when you're qualified as an MP, so per qualification, and I saw train court, no, not court, no, I will say, Ampa, I didn't see, High Court team, it's another Yahoo on Abetran if you are.
I can only thank you for the direction that you have given. I must say I'm really disappointed and worried because we were adhering to the rules strictly. And some of our colleagues said, oh, can we just give him a window? And we didn't hear him. I thought the moment he raised the issue, a ruling was going to come that, no, this is not something that will be entertained for now, as Mr. Speaker have done. But unfortunately, the statement that followed from my colleague, Honorable Atachia, is making me believe that I may be wrong and I may be alleged that he and my colleague planned to do what they did. And that was why he was insisting that it should be heard. And I'm assuring him, because of what you've done, you have broken trust. You have broken trust. The next time you want to do anything, I can show you will insist on adhering to the rules to the fullest. And when that comes, don't say, so can they ask which one can't we tolerate? That we are inviting the House to make comments on a matter that is before a substantive court of law in this one. And that is our practice. So, Mr. Speaker, our two brothers are completely out of order for raising this matter on this floor. The rights of the honorable member is not yet determined by a court of law. He has a right of an appeal. He has a right.
Nessa Brofo in the idea him or memory match with Fiona in front of the Fian ewo bole. Okupimo wa and some abeto mountain and say enquisia yana a fa motorcycle home for two femnum. Amana home so e won potemo.
DSP Benjamin Baston ene bole men sinoposi commander ede se futue ema wona waka motorbikes ene wona wo siesi ahyen ensama wode to wonanim ene se ade ba kwa ema nkwanhia bapa eye se obi etwi hyen na se nipa no wano monsa aboro afensu obi ebefa eduboni bianom ede aye sa nema no wode afutuo ma wonse se woye sa kofan nkwanhia bebreba weyinti obi biara hwese obete ne ho afri sa ne ye bone a ema nkwanhia bebre esisi ewo kwan so sansesi ada enhwehwemu ede ato abonten se motorcycles ahodo enya nkwanhia ewo kwan so no aya na edoso pa weyinti to obi biara nama won hwese obetimi abone ho ban.
As motor fitters, whether to become motor riders, repairers of other motorbikes, notwithstanding, we shouldn't forget of road crashes, which is very important. The motorcycle has no frame like the car, which has frame, and so anyone in the car can be protected. But the motorbike has no frame, and even the tricycle.
Adom TV kase ni guso aye kenkan de ma no ye dan ho ba ye ba ye de dia ka betos. Yam wakwa ba biun ba Adom TV kase so yenko ye nim dia na ye de ni ehwem Cosmos Energy, Cosmos Innovations o makache na apanyini ba ko di mu ntintimai den sema to dwa se emreda ne announce wada ne bi ebu ni mu anu abu mu binti ye fa kwanu asaso se de ba ye betimi abo amakua yo afa ne ntima pefra.
Jumadi ene wono epa huntumai na ye Cosmos Innovation Center ene Mastercard Foundation ana wono eka won ho bom sene womode entity ebema mabunu na wono ankasa so ahye wono adwumase ewo akuayom. Senior Vice President a wosan head of Ghana Business Unit ewo Cosmos Energy Jomensa editu dwa se
ye dwuma aptitude pa oil and gas nanso so se ye bibi etimi boa oman no ede ne betimi aya aboa oman no ene adwendwendwendwe ho ani hu se agriculture ye ba bia ye de ani to ho a ye betimi aye bia aboa oman no ena afi nso yenkoda mo wiwi school enya adwuma nye omninam na obia ya so pa adwuma onya adwuma se universities across country universities nko adunsia ena wose ye no mu nyina eye adwuma se de be yankona bebre be den ye boboa omo matimi enya buta ye BSc ye so se be ba na ya ba be entrepreneurs which is said no abe friend adwuma ase nti idea ba bia duro no enije na aba se ye timi aduru ye start at 2016 and ye start ye ni ensusu se ibeduru ha se
Country Head Mastercard Foundation Rosie Finn ene Adom TV atwetwe nkomo efan kabo mu ya womo ene Cosmos Innovation Center ekabo mu edebo amabunu.
partnership ne be a yeni agye ho pa na Mastercard Foundation we Kayeng Young Africa Work Strategy. Yaka say, you say 30 million young people benye edwuma wɔ Africa between now and 2030. Na Ghana sa target near 3 million. Into 3 million young people ne you say omunye edwuma wɔ Ghana. You say 70% of sa young people no eye emma. Into yeni abre pa say you betumi aye nneɛma ebema emma enye edwuma wɔ Ghana. Omo betumi aye edwuma wɔ agricultural sector nim in a way ebema omo sika ebema omo etumi ahwe omo mbo etumi ahwe omo communities.
Mabunu bebre asese wo mo ankasa ekɔhye wo mo edwuma ase na wo mo bebre na dwumakuo yi ema omo sika wo mo ede kɔhye dwumadie ase bi. Adom TV ene wo mo twetwe nkomo.
Ye hwɛ the brain behind what's exactly birth farm estate na enim say ade bi a ehu hia Ghana man. Anya Ghana man kwa ehu hia Africa. Say ya be dependent. When you say Ghana imported tomato free other countries, Burkina Faso ni ade. With this investment with this business ni nyina ye wogide say atubetwa. Ye be dua tomato, ye be dua vegetable, ye betimi feed the entire Ghana import ne attract or other continents.
Ye fra na fe ye de ni kyeremu ewo ensamfoforo mo manfo a wo krantos no diantos ewo mangana within tos mudwa it is my babeto mountain say opade wo fie no anya bia na akọ mountain I say entos ye kofa e de fa kwati kwan na dia bewra wo mangana no emwa wo montika be yan campaign fo ntu ho anamo
Edwadifo ko a woton entos ene adroba fo kofa entos yi ba nyinada aka wonadwen aboma wode adeswede eto aban enum se sesi adade wo hunu ne se omanfo bi fa ekwanbone so ekofa entos efri amanfoforo so ba Ghana hanoma saade no egu wonadwuma woyinti de ode to aban enim ne se enemu ya mpanyimfo enya ho bibi enya sa wonadwuma a woye no ebesei ensemi a wode to dwade wo kan ne se entos yi bi efri Togo Burkina ene Niger ebedru Ghana hanoma woton ne fofofo ebasa monso dia waboka akotono ayana wentimi enton enya esonfa so weyinti no de wona deswede eto empanyimfo enim ebra okopie Eric Oseitufo a woye national chairman eda ekuo no enim no ensama wode tuda eni
ye monitoring no upper east but ye starting wo upper east region no almost divert omofa unapproved route no ma ba be pie bono east region mu nti yaba minister ho se onye yemoa na on support ye team no pese ye ba bono east region mu na ye monitor ye trade no se ne be ya ebebo adwadifo ma ebeboa Ghana akuafo because this last year later part of last year November December na Ghana wo tomatoes pa
Nana Sewa enso executive member wo Asante Mantam wode nano to asemi mu bi no enema bia wodan na di ene se
sese o ma ba beje yadwuma no ama wo mu nua ma ne wo mo yire mu ene wo mabusuafo wo mu so mbe ya adwuma ni bi ama wo ma ba mimi wo kumase wo ma ba kumase ama Nana Asante hema agi wo mu se obemu wo ma ya adwuma ni bi ama wo mu nyina one line so mu de katon no ne beba wo hajia obi abeto ne da wo ma no wo mu di line so edeba afedi o ma san afri line num asan akolodu kofa eniema no ma kolodu eniema no mu de enam nchen o mutimi lodu cars be 8
afia ni nchimo kaso ene ne potem no manfo wo system wura e wo kaso bola fo no mobuofu na dan a omo se bambofo edu omani se prefer e wo potem no ne munchimo ye de bro
Emrantie be se duonu ma wo no mo eye adwuma ewo bia wode enade akwakogu nso ena aposifo ekire wo mo a sese an wabobo no wode ejatu mu emrantie ekire se wode bekwakobokro no de enko hu ne sesa condemn yi oton bia ebeboa wo mo bisenti onhu de ntie wo se aposifo ebeto hye wo no eso woni adom kase etwetwe enkomo ede nsema hodo bi etudwa
jurbe police for no mo ba se bechi ombechichi yakrofo yesu ye nim no ma bibi nti omugina so ma yesa because yesu ye ni omuni asembia anu se bola nti na ewa ha ye nton hwe ye nkowia obi ade enya promfo
say ya dress yan so e be ye adwuma ba so ye jijina ye bonkana no na police for ni so o ma ba any splinter T4 o ba ni ma de kon ba o be wa ye wuya no masisi o mu di echi amusi shoot no mu shoot ebi mu be wanfo bebe nim say so no e kwanda o beble afon so no yenim so obi ewu so no mu yenim so obi yenyoma ye togo ani bi o machine na ejapade o machine bibia yan so e hustlers ye ni bibia ye so bola ni e brebe kaka na ye di say ebi sani e maame no ye no ebi say ska bola ni ska na kaka na yan so e sen opa eduma na ani o say ena na e wa rubber ni dade no copes no yes sawa nso don wa ba wa ne dia modern robin no akoso wa police for na wa ba rob ya nti mu ka bibi champion for omo so omo ye de omo fa enu anu mo ble
enwachi na openyimpa wo Dakar so Referees Collectors Association ano asamwa crunch edito posidom sahene enim se adaroma omeboa wonum esanse sabre die se die kaso posifo ene wonum etie no wani enye ho ba ko amesre eye me papa IGP eye me papa dampare me kamre bi menini shiai kakra me ka chese one ne dom ne nkasa police fo no sisia no omo fa eye ya papa IGP edin no ene adwuma no wo ye no e de eye ne omabone because utimi nkwachi obi na nkose ne neoma nkwahye ne neoma minim se Ghana police mra ne ho a IGP na dawroma mesre no kaso aka ne Japan omra bonti no mechirichirim odi kura owo akwile nkwanta na nakwa me akwa enso ene adom kase etwetwe enkomo no odi tu dwase wedi aposifo ho ya opase otimi tu sa anamoyi me di yaw se memu a amwo krom a amunya adwuma ye na amupa adwuma omaye na abansa no me ha pa because sebio almost be best in adwuma apaso ba ha ma amom go no more than be 150 people amuya adwuma every day osansem we nyina mu no Central East panyimpa be de chire ACP Odramanin editu dwase ensemu a emabunu eka ede afa posi adwumayeko ne ho nyina no nokurebia enim.
Oh yes, we made arrest because someone said they want to no. Correct. Gradually the place is becoming a criminal's den. It is breeding criminals over there. And when we say ye nyina obia dwen ko so other things now me nemu ball na yem say wom di kogu a wom yiyi ball anum no e no pa ne ahwedra na dwo ade no wom ye wom sikrom wom snatching crofo back then they ran to that place wo hwe wom a bebre na wom almost 95% of them are foreigners. What are we doing? What do we see? So please, we've not she will be a dying, but arrest there. We've made arrest. Yeah, the one back court. Someone will say, "One go on." Yeah, one who you take one statement. Yeah, caution one man. Yeah, we pay.
Yamfe ani ntwemu ewo Western North na okupi mu ewo hwa MPP amanyuko no enene ensema ebobo frimu ba polling station election ehon sensen party chairman MPNie Ewrade amemo a ebeda ne ntokwa essence wo bia eni sane yonko.
He wants to blackmail the government. He wants to blackmail the government in the sense we who say ye MPs na wo parliament ni so nti se obi ye MP ase be anya omunyina ono no pese okeka no say ene ya nhwe me a me so metwe me ho na chese aba no ho akire no because ya wo deputy regional minister that ya san your board member currently parliament kwa we second what do you call it, vice chairman on roads and committee on roads and transport. So what do you want again? On a contemporary seat, no, a seat beer, and ye seat. And he said, as I say, or Bren Wasi. Now, only in a boom yedge man, but the way he's going, no, I'm afraid one way that a seat, no problem, Babaho. Because one thing can say, one hour bread, a contemporary seat, no, what on Japade. Oh, part in some young canning our bonty. No canning yan no crack. See, I say, MP man who so cacra. MP man who maswaba no so. It's a fact. One man who so. Ah, and Yamina maker, Upa the coincidence when I could be sir. I in Fubiqua frame your catchem say about that man who yes, I in Fubia frame your catchem say Uncle Sanchana, a do swa will be your problem. And I can see it coming. Say, or no, not dream say, office say, one we need to sit in 2 times. Inti and says will be a contest no. Now say sample never bar. So nya kwan bi faswa obeka obi abom within the coincidence and the region. Now maybe a regional chairman. Now if you don't respect me as a regional chairman, do you expect me say me so uye no maybe a metawachi?
So, Chairman, you agree, sir, we need to.
Of course, I won't deny that. It takes two to tango. Nipa mienu na kabom na omutim eyade. Nti enye se mene nto adoawoma so no recognize say regional executives wo no me in charge. Was on say odika a contemporary as independent.
Adom TV ka say ye na ye homa ye ba ye bedi dwa ye be sanso akọ hapom dem onsam. Yamakwa baby Adom TV ka say ne eguso aye be edema wona pom dem onsam ene eye World Tuberculosis Day TB. Na Adom TV yene ompanfo atwetwe nkomo ma betodwa se ene yi wo hwese de obinya yare ne bia yesi ehwe no ene ho nsensema empanfo twese ko nanim pa.
Ene wiase afana nyina ka won ho abomu a wodi World Tuberculosis Day ene Ghana Health Service ene wonu mo woka bi ewo mu ewa pomuden ho nsem nyina kokohia ya wadi saade na san hyemude na se no ena Dr. Yaw Edusipoku a kire mu se wonu me de afempinu ene aduru etoto afempinu ene aduru ba ko ho a wotimi bo won ho moden ewe nipa dodo a ohunu se wo tuberculosis yare ni bi
nti wo fa 2021 a ye nya omanya TB nu bebre chen 2020 e san se obia obenya TB bia na say World Health Organization and de emra na ba and now the policy aba so obia ye suspect say wanya TB no na say ye ne test na wanya TB ampa ye sa kofie na ye ko ne na busuafo no ekodi nkomo e screen ni wo mo so mo so wanya bia ehu hia pa wo mo munya bie no e sanse ye nua no a wanya bi dada no ono mo na tie no ye screen o mo no munya bia ye do mo to bibia from TB preventive treatment said de be ya aboa no bi wo nso so enyi ni ho adia ebekum emoa na wo ho no efi se ye hunu se wo fa enipa be 110 no wo ko nanim abrabo no e ko nanim na okonya TB.
National Coordinator Emma TB Voice Network Jerry Amwalabi enso de adesrede ato aban adwumaku ahodo ansha aban ase ene ankwankuru nyina enimu se won fa nutritional support Emma wonom awanya tuberculosis yare ni bi se ne be ya won pomu be ye den na aboa amedru na wonom no etumi aye adwuma
we a friend on nutritional support ediban a ye de boa TB clients se na be ya ndro na mo fa no metimi anom na ometiminya amapomude no ebe den na ometimi esisi omananso de we na omusiti na esa says ka 70 donors no e pull out as the say no ayeden pa say TB patients need to me a drone no to me because a drone you find for 6 months every day be our no man to buy it for 6 months or normally 2 months maybe you know the son say the DM no enko ye into no ja to was oh no mu bi o so ko ye juma no nyiska no to me be didi enti ye sra ban and so and obia bia or just so boa programs no so we hwe na TB yetimi ku TB ne to asefi o man would be and say oh bra no be boa program no
Ejade mu nsaba futu akọ ede amagana for say insechiba insurance adwene a ye wofa ho no sabi ya na achia kakra ayese sonsono na ntie no ebe ya nka yentene no na afa ye nya adwempa efafa insurance
Nsiachiba enyuma eku a Ghana hanom ade ba akọ a wohunu ne se enipa bebre a Ghana ha no etomre bi a wonadwen a ewo wontimu nyina ne se wode ho ekwohye nsiachiba ne mu na sa asem to omo a aya na sika esese wonya efri se enyumaku ne ho no wonya nanso nei empanyimfo ede hyehye egu akwam a wo ba bebo sa ade hu dawuro se de be omanfo ebenya nimdie ewo nsiachiba adwuma ho ene okwan a wo befa so age usika se bibi boni bi eto a dwumadie na se ene oba ne din ne Angela Ejewa ama GIZ editor Ghana phone nada enum say
ya na omone policy holders in kita hodie no ya na ntiasie enim bebre dwen say insurance companies enchia claims media ya na asema meka ne say claims payments etise ahwehwe a da industry ne so enti no nia omuhu fa claims payments no is the general perception of the industry. And to this claims campaign, no, you perceive a change some mindsets now. The insuring populace no more claims one. And in a claims campaign, you very idea sumbo.
Ochiame kwame yobi adwumadi oba bedi mutintima esan se enhyehyeye bia wode akọ pasafo nyine so no wono ena obegyina mu ebra adom kase ne netwetwe nkomo na nsam a wodan na di eni
ti o mai we mu a enhyehyeye wo o mai ne mu ne ye adwuma
na ade a ehia te say insurance ene si dia nipa dodo na dwen say nya adwuma enti ade a ye ne say ye bebo dewuri ni ama amanfo ate no mate ase enya emu nyansa se de be ya omo beye ni yie na mfaso ewom no so omo ha aka enti we no broni friend advocacy and as awareness enti dewuru ene yebo na de konti a me de me ho agi me ne say me person my Ghana tumpon fi me made in Ghana man enti made in Ghana no enya atade nko na emum enhyehyɛ wo mani mu no ete say insurance ni ade eye adwuma nipa enya ahotoso
for Abicus obetwitwa obepam ebefa town number na 020 15132 75 1513275 ndiam just so obedum bie kwakwa de kumnya me pa ebesan so hwepem yakra mo nyina papa